All right, here we go. It is, what day is today? Thursday, February 13th. Trade review. This was an interesting one here. Let me back this up a little bit. So here we go. What I did was I felt really good about this trade. So we had, I can show you in the actual live market what was going on. This is current. Let me go back to that time period there. What time are we talking about there? That was 10, just after 10. So we've been kind of in a chop here for quite a while, and it was making a move, and then that's too far away. No. Anyway, it was just kind of in a downtrend and made this pop, and this pop really made an impact on me, and I jumped in with 2 contracts and realized that this was going to be like immediately. I had a position on, but I added a position with 2 contracts right away. So you can see I'm in with 4 positions here. Now what this did was it kind of moved down a little bit, so I jumped in with 2 more contracts on another position, added 6 because I'm really confident this is a move. This is a strong move. Broke all of this, broke up through all that after after being down for so long. Everything just made sense with this move. There was a little bit of resistance back here, which is why I think it stalled, but I really just had this gut feeling that this was going to move up. I even moved the stop down a little bit below this swing low. It came back, it touched the EMAs, it came back and touched the EMAs again, and I wanted a little bit more. What I was planning to do was just to let this run and then move my stop up a little bit, so I could show you kind of how to go with a run if you really wanted to without. You can do it automatically, but it's kind of clunky. So you could just kind of run it and kind of follow it along, which is what I started to try to do, but then realized that which you see how I move the stop up. But then I was like, I don't really like that movement. I'm going to lose a lot as it kind of swings around. So I left it just with a little bit below break even. I thought, oh, let's watch and see what happens. I thought at this point you can kind of tell it's pushing up, it's trying to push up. I got out. And at that point, I think I was up 600, 590, something like that. I can't remember if I check or not. Yep. So I had 6 contracts on and $590. I think I even do the math here. Ended up being 27 bucks or something like that in commissions. Let me speed up so I did end up being $27, so minus the 590 would have been 563. Probably should have ended the day there. However, it was only 1 trade. I thought, let me go ahead and trade again. I'll do 2 contracts. Saw a little bit of a pop up against this resistance here. Thought we might play a little bit back down since there was a support level down here. I'm pretty sure I jumped in at some point. Is this the one I'm talking about? Or is this the one that stops me out? This should be the one that stops me out. So it played off this resistance up here. Actually, I was going, that's not true. This is what I was doing. I thought, well, we broke a new level of resistance. Came back, touched the EMA. I thought it was going to do another push up. It didn't. Luckily, I only had 2 contracts on. I still felt like this was going to move up. It's too strong of a move. We're in a nice trend. Kind of in my mind, I'm doing the trend lines here that, okay, well, it's kind of right along this trend, so it makes sense that it breaks off down here. The only thing that worried me was this resistance up here. But I don't know, something in me today just kind of had it like this is going to move. I haven't put 6 contracts on it. And just to speed up time, it came down and tested me a little bit. I put it down below. The reason I put it down here was a big mistake. Don't ever do this. Gosh, don't ever. This was a terrible mistake, but it actually worked out in my favor. I brought it down below the EMA was down here. There was a lot of support down here, so I thought maybe even if it came down here, it would bounce back up. And to speed up the video, I brought my target down a little ways, and actually I should have just let it run because it continued to run. And then if I do the calculations, that's $947 net on $1,010. I show you that to show you this. I think you can see that on the screen here. So that happened right here. I jumped in another little trade. I don't even remember this trade, honestly. I didn't mark them. It was kind of just spur of the moment things as I saw happening. I lost for whatever reason. I lost this one. Got in a couple more trades. This trade, I believe, was this was a trade by itself. So I was doing 2 contracts here. This one, 2 contracts. This one, 2 contracts for 180. This one, 2 contracts for 180. Actually, these might have been the same. Looking at the times there, these might have been a 4 contract. And then these were also 4 contracts. For 2 of the contracts just didn't fill at the right time, so I was doing 4 contracts on these. And I didn't get these on video. I wish I would have. I was just kind of still playing and didn't not really playing, but I was kind of playing the market, doing understanding. Hey, I like this movement. There's a lot of good movement today, and try to take advantage of that. And I mean, considering I took, this was 1, 2. This was 3. This one would have been, was probably 4 or 5. So I took 5 trades today. I lost 2 of them, but both trades I lost only had 2 contracts. So the 2 times I didn't trade larger contracts are the times I lost. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't even remember this loss really. I guess it's possible. No, they entered at different times. Yeah, I have to go back and look at that a little bit more. Actually, I can look at it here. 28. So that happened. That happened almost immediately. Those were in for less than 40 seconds, and then jumped right back in. Same one. I wonder what happened there. I wonder if it came down and touched. I wonder if I had 6 contracts, came down and touched my stop. It only filled 2 of them, left 4 of them open that ended up turning around to win. That's interesting. I didn't notice that happening. That's probably why I don't remember that loss. I didn't see that if it kicked out 2 contracts, I probably didn't notice it. Anyway, end result, good day. I don't remember what the net was on that. Ended up being, see, there's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 contracts traded. Times 4.5 commission round trip. 108 minus 1430. Yeah, so 1322 net for the day. Pretty good day. I don't advise doing that on any regular day, and I shouldn't have done it today. I don't know what I was thinking trading that amount of contracts. Not something I normally like to do or feel comfortable with doing. I like 1 or 2 contracts, but some days you just got it rolling. I got lucky. I wouldn't do it again, probably. Anyway, that's it for today. Have a good one.